Hello, welcome or welcome back to Soulful Healing Tarot. We are about practical guidance here. We use tarot psychology to live a more intentional life by being more self aware and being in control. So, in this section, we are going to understand the plot of the next chapter of your life. So, without any further ado, go ahead and pick an object. Pick an object that you feel most called to. Use your intuition. Pause the video if you need more time. The timestamps will be in the comment section below, and I shall see you at your reading. Bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number ones. Welcome to your reading. And I'm so glad that you're here looking at your cards. I know that you really need to hear this, okay? So, first of all, thank you for being here. And I am glad that you're here. Like I said, looking at your cards, you have embarked on a journey that is more of a more of a personal journey for you. I think not many people are aware of it, but you've been through it, right? On this journey, you've really been through it. You've been mentally exhausted, even physically exhausted with the work. It's not like you're complaining, but there is exhaustion, okay? You've been putting in a lot of effort, even when it comes to, having the hope and getting inspired, taking action, right? So, when you don't see the tangible results, you do tend to question the path. So, I'm here to bring clarity to this path of yours, this journey that you've taken up. And I really am happy to be the one to show you that, the possibility and how you can take control right now. And you taking control right now can actually change the trajectory of events that are happening in your life, okay? Right after this reading, for example, we have the Wheel of Fortune card here. Okay, that is why I'm talking about the things being how the result is going to be, right? Mm, the next chapter of your life, how it's going to be is up to you. It depends on what you focus on. Okay, and I know it has been a hard journey so far. It has been really tiring probably, but this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. Okay, there is no giving up and backing down. You might question it, but you know deep within that this is where you're meant to be, and this is what you're meant to be doing, right? So apply it how it resonates for you. It could be like, relationship or a project, career, some dream goal of yours, right? So look at this, right? Do you want to experience heartache, right, on this journey in the next chapter? Or do you want to experience success, which is very close? Okay, I can sense that you are very close to ending something, ending something and beginning a new chapter when it comes to this journey. Okay, new beginnings and you're experiencing success, like, you're completing a milestone. Okay, it's going to be rewarding. Okay, it's last and final push. So this reading is here to bring into your attention. Okay, see, we have the ten of swords here. We It starts with the page of wands. Okay, page of wands, with someone who is looking at, they saw the possibility of something, their ideas, or they had that initial spark to really embark on this journey, on this new adventure, on this new project, career, anything. Okay, so whatever you've taken up, you must know this because you've been working on it for a while now. Okay, it could even be your studies, your exams, right? You've been um, you have been invested in this, even mentally, physically, like I said. You're also thinking, why hasn't it given me, it is not yet provided tangible results yet. Okay, so you might have some confusion there, some doubts, dealing with the emotions that come with such a stage in your life, right? um, because the physical manifestation hasn't happened yet. So we see the page of wands here, someone who initially beginning, right? Someone who has been very excited to embark on this path, right? They saw the possibilities. They know that this land is fertile, this idea, whatever they had, this goal of theirs, right? Like, however you associate it with, right? This is just general reading. So see how it associates for you. Like I said, you must know what this journey is that I'm talking about. So yeah, this person has seen the potential, has seen the possibility. Okay. And you might also be doing this in private, in secrecy, or something that you've been like you're not told many people about it. Okay. What you're doing, some, it could be a secret project, a personal project even. And I see, like, this has been exhausting, mentally exhausting. And it could be because, at some point you are not taking action towards these ideas right now. Okay. Right now you must have questioned the path, and you've paused your journey, and you've been only thinking and overthinking, and a lot of things have been clouding your judgment even right now, right? But this is the path for you. Okay. This reading is bringing to your attention that you know the truth. Okay, you know the truth. Look at this primal card here, the primal truth of it all. There is no other way around but through the very truth that lives within you. You know what needs to be done, right? You know that there is no turning back, there's no turning around, there is no like abandoning this project of yours. Okay. This path of yours, whatever it is. Okay. You can't abandon it right now. All you can do is focus, be disciplined, put in the work every day in a consistent manner, right? Don't be so attached to the result or to anything else, right? Think of it as something that you have to do every day. You need to show up every day. Okay. All you need to focus on is show up, do the work, and that is it. That is all you need to do. You're not meant to be looking at oh my god, I have invested so much time, I've invested so much of my hard work into this, will it bring me any rewards? You're not meant to be questioning this. Okay. You're not meant to be questioning this journey. What you're meant to be doing is bringing your ideas to life. Look at that, electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. So whatever ideas that spark in your mind, right? It's with the ace of swords here that is showing, like, having mental clarity. When you gain that mental clarity, when ideas crop up in your mind regarding this journey, right? Act on it. Act on it is what you are meant to do now. So it also says surrender. You need to surrender completely to this journey. Okay. You cannot uh, hold on. Yeah, you cannot you cannot abandon this right now. Okay, you are not meant to be abandoning this journey right now. You know what, you've seen the potential, and there is potential. Okay. With the wheel of fortune card here, it is very important that you pay attention to the work that you're doing, and you show up every day, and you're working towards this. Okay. You're putting the effort. And with the judgment card as well, we have the judgment card. Okay. The judgment card is saying that it depends on what you do. Okay. It is like the balance of energy, like how much you do, what you do is what you get. Okay. So it is based on that. The results are totally based on that, right? Just like giving a competitive exam, how much you prepare, how much how much like consistency that you've shown, right? And when you put in consistent work, you tend to grow. Okay. You tend to understand, you tend to review your process, you tend to see where you've gone wrong. You need to do all that. Okay. When it comes to this journey of yours, I'm sorry, this camera is kind of dropping. Yeah. Okay. um that is an important message, and something is really coming to an end. If you're thinking, oh my god, uh, this is the final push. Okay, the final push. I know it is hard right now, dealing with the mental stress and probably the external stress and everything, right? It could be hard, but you need to be persistent. Okay, you need to give yourself, surrender to this dream of yours, to this journey of yours. Okay. And they you have to know this. You have to know that nothing has gone wrong. You need to trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. Okay, so your the result, right? The connection with this project, with this person, with this event, let's call it an event, right? It is divinely timed, this goal of yours, this dream of yours. So nothing has gone wrong. Don't worry about it. Just show up consistently. Okay, be persistent. Okay, learn and grow, right? Refine your skills, refine yourself through this journey. The more you show up, the better you get, right? So in it is something like, you go on a journey. There are times where you might feel like, stuck. So whenever you feel stuck that way, you need to question, so why am I feeling stuck? Why am I not feeling inspired to take action? Am I doing something wrong? Maybe it is time to review and, reiterate certain things or decisions or actions, right? Approach. You might have to do things a little differently. And when you figure that out, you will be again inspired to move towards this path. Okay, so yes, stay on this journey. Okay, you might need some level of healing even right now. It's you need to heal from certain things, and it is very close. Okay, you will be experiencing this healing, even heal from this disappointment. Okay, that nothing is happening, you've been putting in this work. No, things will happen for you. You're very close. Okay, very close. We have the hermit card here. Going within, finding the answers within. You know what to do. Okay, the answer is right within you. You don't have to look anywhere else. This is something that you've taken up on your own, right? You are something that you're doing by yourself. So the answer is within. Okay, drive, bring that will, right? That willpower, channel in that willpower by looking within. Okay, understanding that primal truth. You might be feeling lonely even in this journey, and to be honest, maybe this is something that is only dependent on you, or something that you have to do by yourself. Okay, and you are going to be rewarded. You're going to be rewarded, so don't worry about that. Okay, looks everything looks good, depends on how you handle the situations. Like, don't spend more time probably running away from certain problems in this journey. Rather, show up and see what you can do. Okay, what else? Yeah, there is this card that says someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. So yeah, this is the end of the struggle. Okay, the situation or this period of frustration. You must be feeling frustrated right now on this path. That is ending for you. Okay, the period of frustration is ending. You need to defend yourself. Okay, you need to defend yourself, you need to defend your journey, you need to remember who you are. Okay, yeah, I think this message about feeling frustrated and feeling tied down up is coming up a lot. Okay, regarding your journey, right? So frustration, I understand the frustration, but at some point you need to surrender and you need to get back on the game, right? um what else can we what else can we understand from the cards? Yeah, it is time to accelerate. Okay, this is the important message that you need to hear right now. Double your effort. I knew it. You were meant to be working really hard right now. This is the last leg, one final push, and you need to, you need to be fully charged and giving your 100% and even more. Okay, more than 100% if you can. Now is the time to push. Look at this, accelerate. Now is the time to push. And look at the card, how it beautifully it aligns with the 10 of wands, right? That final push, we did talk about that final push, didn't we? Yes, it is the time to push. Okay, that is good to hear. See, it says iterate, make one tiny change, test it, and repeat. Okay, yes, this is a very important message for you. This is a very important guidance for you on your path. Okay, iterate, make one small change, and repeat. I'm sorry that the camera decided to like just slide down. I'm just going to leave it here. Okay, I'm not going to adjust it. Just hold on. Yeah, this there is also energy about partying and everything. You'll be celebrating some a win real soon, okay, a milestone. You will feel really exhilarated, is that the word? You'll be like you've really achieved something because you've gone through so much, right? It has really tested your belief, and your worth, or you've questioned yourself a lot on this journey, perhaps. Okay, so there has been points, but the inner calling has always been true and focused on this path. Okay, so you've always come back to that, and that itself needs an applaud. Okay, against all odds you have decided to continue on this path. So you're going to be experiencing a major milestone. Okay, that win, it's time to celebrate, it's time to party, and you're being pushed to double your effort and put in that hard work, and it's time. Okay, it's time to level up. Okay, we need it's time to level up, and at this chapter in this chapter you're meant to be working really hard. Okay, that is what is going to accelerate and bring that momentum, and really expand in a really big way. Okay, not in a small tiny way. I did say that you're going to be reaching a milestone soon, but this push is going to bring waves, like different, the kind of wave, that kind of push, and the kind of expansion that this journey needs. Okay, this path needs. So yeah, I am excited for you. I'm really glad that you clicked on this reading and you are aware of these things, so that you can now consciously be acting and taking that decision. For example, tomorrow you show up and you're thinking, oh my god, why, what do I do? I don't want to do it, I don't feel like it. Then you can always consciously think about this reading, right? Oh, it is the final push, I need to put in the hard work. Now you can write in your journal about showing up, doing putting in the effort. Post those notes on the walls, or somewhere that you can see it, so that your brain registers it, your mind also registers it, right? So yeah, those are the messages that has popped up for you, pile number one. I'm glad you're here. If it did resonate with you, do leave a comment, and do listen to my other videos as well if you're interested. It is all timeless readings. And yeah, I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye and take care. Hello, my dear pile number twos. Welcome to your reading. So, I have the plot of your next chapter right in front of me here. So, let's dive in. Okay. So, I'm not here to deliver some good news or bad news. I'm here to show you the plot so that you can navigate the next chapter of your life with purpose and intention and more focus and clarity overall. Okay. So, let's begin. So, pile number two, the next chapter of your life, right? It has a lot to do with a big dream of yours, a wish coming true, a sincere wish that is coming true. Look at this. We have a sincere wish will be granted. Yes. And there is an exciting event that is going to be happening in your life. And look at this, spider spirit, make your dreams real. Okay, so yeah, the potential seems to be very good. Okay, like your sincere wish, something that you've been wanting, you've been praying, you've been like, oh my god, I wish, I really really wish this were true, and I would be so happy if this happens. All those thoughts. Okay, so you must know what I'm talking about. To each of you it is different, so think about that sincere wish. Okay, so in the next chapter of your life, it has the potential to come true. Okay, but now let's look at the plot. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, um so here, right, in this next chapter, you are, because these wishes are coming true, right, there is a possibility, more than possibility, it is the potential. Okay, it is quite there. So it is not more like a possibility, like a slight chance or anything. It is like there's a huge potential. So here you are meant to, you're meant to be brave, you're meant to be confident, you're meant to be courageous, you're meant to be fearless, you're meant to be bold. Okay, that is the avatar you need to have in this phase of your life, because you are meant to take action. Okay, there is some opportunity that is going to come to you. Okay, it's something to do with your passions and love, and something that you're very passionate about. Okay, that is it is like a mm, So something is being manifested in your world, in the physical material world. Okay, something that you are deeply passionate about. So this could be, I don't know, it can be a relationship, it can be a creative project, it can be something that you want, okay, very passionately want from your heart, like, you have that fiery energy towards this. So think about something like that. So that, like, an opportunity is going to be manifested, okay, in your life, in the next chapter of your life, and you are meant to take bold and courageous action towards this opportunity. Okay. So spirit team is asking you, right now, take some rest. There is this transition phase that is happening, right? You're going to be like, you're going to be pushed into this new life of yours where your wish is getting manifested. There is momentum that is happening. Okay, there is like literal momentum that I see that is happening with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands here. So some things are going to be shaky. You might experience some kind of discomfort. Okay, there is something that is going to change for you. Some old narratives which are meant to end. Okay, that is not really like built on some stable foundation, right? That needs to end. Like, you're going to feel some turbulence, or you're going to feel that shaky ground. Okay, that is the theme of such a dramatic change, right? Think of it as when, when Spider-Man got bit, right? So whatever the challenges that he went through, like his DNA changed, and he was getting used to this new, this new superpower. So he just went from being a nerd to something like, now he had a responsibility, right? So I'm not saying that you're going to have like a responsibility. I feel like you're very passionate, you're going to be very happy about this does not seem something that is going to be weighing heavy on you. Okay, it's just that necessary changes, so there will be some turbulence, there will be some shaky ground. Just hold on. Okay, so yeah, rest now, because you are shifting, your energy is being pushed towards this event. Okay, this opportunity that is coming towards you. Okay, and let me tell you some keywords here. One is to collaborate. Okay, it is time to collaborate during this journey. You need to collaborate with this with the higher realm. Okay, with your inner knowing, right? With your psyche. You need to really understand, you need to really understand what is going on here. Then this is just an advice, so that this process is much easier for you. Okay, you're not like, you're not fearing this, you're aware, you know what is happening. So you're going to be a little calm about this. Okay, this calm about this change. So when this opportunity arises, right, you you might be you might be in this energy of the Two of Swords. Like, you're not taking any action, you're not doing anything about it, maybe because of fear or because of conflict, thinking about conflict, right? I don't want to like spark some kind of conflict or in my environment, so I'm not going to take that action. So you might be in that phase. Okay, but it is very important with the Lovers card here that you take that decision. You have to take a decision. Okay, it is very important for you to take that decision. And if at all such if at all you've been put in such situations, right, always remember this reading. Okay, always remember that, look within, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut feeling. Okay, listen to that feeling. That is where you need to ground your safety, comfort, and courage. Okay, not in fear. Okay, not in fear where you are not moving forward, you're like stuck, right? It is very important that you are guided by your intuition and inner knowing here. Okay, so you, even if you don't take a decision, something will happen, like in the physical realm, where you have to, you're forced to take the decision. Okay, you are meant to move forward with clarity of thought, and meant to move forward. And there is another keyword would be speed and momentum, like I said, right? And alignment, and more alignment towards the wish coming true. Look at that. Look at the stability of the success here, right? This is beautiful. This is like, you've been celebrated even by people at home. And to some, this could even be uniting with that partner of yours. Okay, uniting with that partner of yours and celebrating the next event when it comes to the relationship. Okay, this sometimes it looks like a marriage card, right? It for some, not for everyone. Okay, so for others of you, this is more about like, what are you so passionate about, right? If you take action towards that, it is going to bring stability in your life. Okay, something that is like going to be very happy about. It's going to bring success and happiness and joy, and it is so beautiful for you. It's so like it's very close to home. Okay, your heart is happy. You're like, oh my god, this is the best thing, this is my wish coming true, I never thought this would happen. So those kind of events. So you get it? Yeah. So here clearly, you have been you need to know that spirit has a plan. So always ground your energy in that knowing, that intuition of yours. Okay, yes, this is the right direction for me, there is something good is happening for me. Okay, I don't have to fear these changes, I don't have to fear taking these bold courageous decision towards something that I like, I truly desire, and I truly love. Okay, instead of focusing on the conflict, right? The energy of conflict that might arise, you might think, oh my god, if I take on this endeavor or this opportunity, or if I like this person, there are so many people who are going to oppose it, right? People are going to question it, or I don't even know, maybe I'm putting myself in a competitive world out there, and I'm not sure how it is going to go, right? So all those confusions, all those fears need to dissolve into something that is more more creative, more that spark energy and enthusiasm. So look at the Page of Cups, right? The curiosity, right, of this idea. Oh my God! Like, you know what? This I love this. I want to do something about it, right? I want to take action. I'm curious, so let me see what I can do. Like, totally being curious and really involving in that creative idea and your plans, right? Not backing away from that. This is like an out of the blue kind of ideas that come to your mind, or out of the blue kind of feelings for something, and feeling like inspired and passionate. It might happen like, like sudden, out of the blue, you're not expecting it. You're seeing something, you're looking at your cup and you're seeing a fish, and you're like, what, a fish in my cup? Like, so being curious is very important, not being in this energy of, oh my god, there is a fish in my cup, like what is that? Like, is that a bad omen? Like, I'm just gonna run away, like, so we need that beautiful childlike youthful energy of curiosity here. Okay, because your dream or some sincere wish is really coming true here. And even if the tower moment is here, it is something just as indicating that, some old belief or narratives or something needs to end there, which is for the good. Because just after the tower, like, there is this momentum with the Eight of Wands, right? Momentum with such precision of alignment, right? That is taking you towards this success with the Four of Wands. I think you can see that here, right? So clearly there is this message of redirecting your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship. So this relationship, it can be with a person, but it can also be with that something that you really love. Okay, let's call it a project, okay, or a goal that you really want and you really desire. Okay, so it says not on what you fear will happen. So be don't be stuck in this thought where, you're controlled by your fear. Okay, not taking decisions. So it is very important that you take decisions, bold decisions, and move forward. Believe in yourself. Believe that your dreams are going to manifest. It will come true. It says you're going to be playing a different role here. Hat. You will be playing a different role. Okay. So yeah, it is. It shows initiation into someone new, something new, someone who something that is meant to be. Okay, the alignment is there. You're also meant to hear this, that you're protected. Okay, there is protection. Horus energy, Star Brothers, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Okay, You need to trust the process. You need to know that, this, whatever it is, the Ace of Wands, this opportunity, there is loyalty here, there is safety here, there's protection here. Okay, if it is a person or this endeavor, this new something that has sparked your curiosity, interest, or the wish, right? Everything is protected. I don't know if you can hear the loudspeaker, but yeah, yes, there is something playing in the background. There's some announcement. This is very uncommon in the city, but currently I am residing in my hometown. So yeah, I get interrupted by these announcements and more small town things. Okay, uh, I'm just remembering Reply 1988. It is 1988, right? Yeah. What a beautiful series that was. So nostalgic. Yeah. In that, they come in announcements, right? On a radio for vegetables or fish or something like that. So I'm reminded of that. So anyway, getting back to your reading. Okay. So we do have, again, see how this resonates for you, okay, or resonates for your situation. But these are some instructions or something that you need to know, some advice, guidance. It says scrappy mode. Don't stop waiting for a budget or perfect tools. Use what you have. Okay, so use what you have. If at all, you're a creator. Let's say you're a creator. Okay, use what is available in front of you and work with it and be confident, and don't think about, oh my god, I don't have the perfect camera, I don't have the perfect equipments. No, make do with what you have. Okay, that is an important lesson for everyone in general. Not, I'm just not talking about creators. Usually we are given whatever is around us, is right, that is the exact circumstances and situations that we are meant to use, right, in order to navigate, right? So imagine you're in a game. Okay, you're in level 1. You've seen those, like, level 1 survival games where they don't have shoes, they don't have gun, they don't have anything. So they are meant to go forage for like their weapons, their tools, and their attire and all that. Once you cross that level, you get new stuff, right? So use what you have and work with what you have. Okay, there is also this, it says go public for some of you. I don't know how it resonates for you. Share the work in progress. Okay, so whatever you've been working on, whatever your desires are, I guess you need to speak to someone about it, even when it comes to this wish. Okay, talk to people. I guess it is about talking to others. Okay, going public, understanding, even with the collaboration here, time to collaborate, and this collaboration here. Yeah, it also means, like, yeah, I felt like speak things into existence is also coming into my mind. I heard that in my head. Creatively into existing. Okay, so there is also this card that says validate. Ask your audience if they even want this before you build it. Okay, I don't know if this, how much it's just resonating for you, but validate is the keyword. Okay, validate your journey instead of being stuck, right? Talk to people, initiate conversation, understand, okay, what is going on. Don't be worried about people not liking what you want to do, or what you have to show to the world, right? Beta test, show it to a small group of before you go public. Yeah, just talk to the small group of people about it first before you talk to everyone about it. So that is a general message. Okay, see how it resonates for your situation. What else? Should I draw a romance angel card just for the fun and sake of it? Wedding. The situation involves marriage. It aligns perfectly with the Four of Wands. Like I said, for some of you, this is about marriage. Okay, this is about ending up with that person that you love. Okay, so yeah, cool. For others of you, this is like, landing, like whatever you dreamt of, the wish, right, it is coming true. Like there is no like in between phases, like the speed of it, right, the final step. This is like, skipping the proposal, skipping the, I'm just giving an example, when the wedding has card has showed up, right? Skipping the proposal, skipping in terms of wish fulfillment. Okay, I'm not talking in terms of wedding. Don't align it with that. For some of you this is about wedding. For others of you it's like, it's just aligning to the wish faster. Okay, I think that's a better way to put it. Aligning to this dream faster, there's more stable ground where you feel more like comfortable at home and happy with you're celebrating with people you love and all that. Okay, something that you love and you're very passionate about. So that is what I see for you, pile number 2. I hope it resonated for you, and I hope this was insightful. And always remember to take away, like, some pointers. Okay, from here I can just give you the keywords again. Right now, rest, you're in transition. Collaboration, speed, momentum, alignment, right? Big wish coming true. Okay, not being in crossroads, but out of fear, not taking decision out of fear, but rather than channeling the strength from your intuition, right? And being strong, being powerful, being courageous, bold and confident towards acting towards what you want, towards this wish. Okay, do not fear any conflict, and there is some success that you're going to experience when it comes to manifesting this wish. Okay, and yeah, dreams becoming real, you're protected. There's this energy of loyalty, safety, trust. Take care of these keywords: exciting event, decision making, some kind of turbulence, but all in all it is all good. Okay, there is this card. It says older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. So see how this fits with the plot. Okay, are you meant to collaborate with them, or do you fear, okay, taking this decision because of this older woman? Or are you meant to play like an be more wise, perhaps? And if older is the keyword, right? To handle the situation in a more wiser way. Okay, so yeah, those are the messages that I have for you, pile number 2. I hope that was insightful. And yeah, do check out my other readings, and do hype the video if that button shows up, to show support, and also so that it can reach others who are meant to like see this message, right? Yeah, so pile number 2, see you later on my other videos, and take care. Okay, bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number 3s. Welcome to your reading. So, I have the plot of the next chapter right in front of me here. Let's dive right in. So, remember, this reading is not about predictions, not about good news or bad news. It is just understanding the plot. Okay. Remember, like, if you were playing a game and you knew what the next level, right? What it holds. And now you're able to make conscious decision. You know that there is a hidden opportunity there, like a hidden level up there. There is going to be certain challenges here, right? So it is more about that. Okay, intentional living and being more self-aware and bringing clarity to situations. Okay, that being said, understand this is a general reading. I'm going to talk to you about the basic blueprint. The projections of this would be quite different for each one of you. Okay, so let's go, and keep focus on the keywords that I'm saying. Okay, yeah. So yeah, pile number 3. I have this, my eyes are on this Queen of Wands here, sitting right in the middle in her power. Okay, Queen of Wands is, she's creative, she's charismatic, somebody who's bold, who's mastering their own destiny. Okay, they're independent. They know, no, they know that they're enough. Okay, so we have that card that says you are enough. So this is the time that you need to realize that you might be on a solitary journey here. Sometimes you might feel like you're alone. So you need to be fearless when it comes to taking decisions and stepping into your power. Okay, those who are meant to be with you during this time will stay, and those who are not meant to be with you, like, they're going to leave your life. Okay, so there is some energy as such where, you when you are stepping into your power, there might be some people who may not really like this. It might not sit very well with them. Okay, so those people, I don't know if it is your friend cycle, not cycle, circle, sorry. There is a sneaky energy here. So look at this, right? We have a sneaky energy here. So just for some of you, this could be true, where there is a group of people or friend or one person who is working behind your back, and not cannot be trusted. Okay, and it seems like it is because they're jealous of something that you are your aura or your achievements or your drive towards success, and all that good qualities about you. Look at this, we have the king of swords, right? So I would say, and we have the 10 of wands, even. So some cycle where you've been putting in a lot of work, right? Almost to a point of burnout, that is ending for you. Okay, that is ending for you, and something new is materializing, that is very rewarding. Okay, it is a reward for all your hard work. Okay, so it is time to be playful. It is, you can like rest now. You can like stop being so, like with the king of swords here, stop being only about a logical side of your brain, right? That logical analytical mind. You can stop that and be more like a creative leader, like the queen of wands, right? A little more playful. We have that card that says sandpiper spirit, be playful. Okay, we also have a porcupine spirit. It says time for a beginner mindset, which is also important here. Okay, you have actually you have quite a mastery about yourself regarding something that you do. Okay, and you put in a lot of hard work, but right now it could be time for transformation. Okay, you can maybe ease from this king of swords energy, right? Either you have been like this even through challenges like emotional challenges, or in the next chapter you might have to don this personality of the king of swords, where you are more about logic and analytics over analytical decisions and objective decisions over emotions. Okay, so moving on, there is also this energy where if at all you've been struggling at work, right? Something is causing you, something is feeling very stressful, right? It is important to have a beginner's mindset, right? Having a beginner's mindset is very important here. Um, because that is where the solutions are hidden. Okay, you need to switch between logical and more analytical leader to someone who's more playful, powerful, intuitive, and assertive. Okay, queen of wands is very playful, she's also very intuitive. Okay, she's connected with her intuition. We see her, the cat here. She is fun loving. So step into this role when you feel like you've been overthinking or being too objective about your decisions, or being too analytical is like burning you out. Okay, bring that creative energy at play. So I see you. Okay, you are leveling up in your life. Okay, in the next chapter of your life, you're leveling up. You're someone who's taking control, taking charge, taking the authority with the king of wands, right? Adventurous, moving forward. You're the go-getter. Okay, you are fearless when it comes to when you pursue your goals, right? Sorry, I don't know why I'm mumbling and fumbling so much. I think it is your aura. So yeah, when it comes to pursuing your goals, you're kind of fearless. Okay, you're just stepping into your power and you're charging forward. But it could be possible that you're worried about what other people might feel or think, right? Right now, the advice here is to not worry about these things. Okay, even if you have to step into your power, but others are unhappy about it, it is quite their own journey. Okay, to deal with. It is their shadow to deal with, rather than you dimming your light for others, right? See, the ace of pentacles, a perfect opportunity is going to land for you. Okay, it could be one of your manifestations coming true. I feel you're a go-getter when it comes to your dreams, making your dreams into reality, right? So we see an opportunity where there's a physical manifestation of something that is happening for you, right? And it is going to bring a lot of blessings into your life. Okay, look at this. When it comes to materialistic or financial goals, right, it is going to bring in a lot of blessings for you and for through you to others as well. Okay, where you are stepping into a role where you can help others, right? So it is a part of your soul's mission. Okay, I have this card that says soul mission. Discover your unique contribution, embrace your calling. So when you truly embrace your calling, what is meant for you, right, that is where you are more powerful, right? Where you can step into a role where you can help others. Isn't that such a beautiful thing? Like the view and the vision is very beautiful for me. Someone who's stepping into their power, even though it is, like, it is hurting some people in the way, but on the way, like, there could be ego clashes and things like that, but who are meant to stay in your life will stay, and the others, they're meant to be, you need to let them go. Okay, that is an important message here. It says sacred waters. It's even this talks about cutting cords. Okay, drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace, unafraid of the presence, releasing the cords. I call her in, I call her deeply within. Okay, it is like, you more surrendering to this journey of the yours, this power of yours, right? Rather than being in this moon cycle where you are feeling helpless, right? And this helplessness is not coming from you. I feel like you're thinking probably about others, or you are probably not switching between your analytical and creative mindset so that to solve problems. Okay, it also says trust the great mystery. So some things about your chapter, I feel it is a bit they're not saying completely. So I guess that is what for me the great mystery was about. Like, there is something that has been hidden in this chapter, something that you need to like experience and not hear from me. Okay, and another thing about great mystery is sometimes when things are not clear, we we tend to overthink, right? But you can also think of it as something that is like, like a wonder, like in a good way. Like, wow, that is, that's so good. Like, that's so mysterious. I'm curious, and let me like, let me just follow that, right? Let me just follow that. I don't have to make find meaning in everything, right? With the king of swords here, everything does not have to be like so rigid and logical, right? We need to believe in the mystery as well. That is what is, I think, I am relating that to with the trust the great mystery, and also the intuition. Okay, so that is what is coming through for me. So yeah, like I said, there is someone who could be acting like, weird, someone working against you behind your back, so watch out for that person. And bringing clarity, understanding, focus, mental sharpness, utilize this insights. Okay, whatever insights you get, use it to your own advantage and your power. Okay, don't let it slide. Okay, and yeah, sometimes your own, like, probably your own thinking, right, all these analytical thoughts, right, might be the cause of you not able to see a solution to a problem. Okay, you not be able to take on this path, the, like, this adventure, to step into your power, right? That could also be a limiting factor for some of you guys, but otherwise everything is fine. Okay, this is this energy of you letting go of some friends and, moving towards some new group of people, right? So yeah, this is what I see from your cards. Okay, there is one more card that says flexible, teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Okay, yeah, there is some need to be flexible here in case you're too rigid. I think I have already spoken about that, right? If at all you feel like your passion is fading, right, you might become more destructive because of these anxious thoughts. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Otherwise you're good. Okay, you're meant to be stepping into your power, and I see some good things happening for you. So there is some importance for some of you. It is more about your career. Okay, this is very much about your career. I do see this message. Start building a portfolio. A financial breakthrough is coming. The investment, when a financial investment you have made is about to pay off in a big way. So yeah, this applies to like different groups of people. So see what resonates. Okay, if you are looking for a job, it says start building a portfolio. You need to leave something behind and go towards something bigger, right? Also, building a portfolio could also mean that you stepping into the power, like leadership role. um, so not everyone is going to be happy about it. Okay, so that could be one thing. And yeah, there is improvement when it comes to your finances. Okay, financial breakthroughs coming in the next chapter for you. Okay, and for those of you who've invested, right, who's made a financial investment or any kind of investment, right, in the past with the 10 of wands here, don't know what you've been working hard towards, right, that is going to pay off in a big way for you. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. Those are your messages. I think yours was the most shortest when it comes to messages. Okay, let me see. Let me just pick up some more cards for you. Yeah, inner power. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Let it be known, no will or desire is more powerful than I embodied. Yeah. See, no challenges, no other external forces is more powerful than who you are. Okay? You are the one who is in charge. You're a very powerful person. Like I said, I was also mumbling and fumbling, just doing your reading here. See, there is another message for you. It says, not for you, a clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. Sorry, yeah. If at all you've been wondering, like, why, right? Something, if you've been thinking about some kind of a rejection or even people not accepting you or you're not getting an opportunity, know that you've been directed towards something that is more aligned for you, and it is your God's protection here even. So that is another message that has come through. I want to see a glow up message for you. Is this all glow up? Yes, it's a lot to do with investments, money, financial abundance, more about wealth, okay, more about that money. It even says passive income, money making while I sleep. So I'm just saying that, you are moving into a phase where when it comes to finances and money, all that materialistic wealth, you're going to feel very good. Okay, you're going to be very good. You're going to feel like, finally you can enjoy the fruits of your rewards, right? If you've been really working hard towards something, you've not spent any time like there's no play time. It was all work and no play. Now it is time for you to play, right? It is time for you to enjoy the rewards, take a vacation, go do the things that you've always wanted to do. So whatever you've been doing in the past, it is paying off. Okay, so there's a breakthrough that is coming. Here it says, get ready for passive income. The money is about to start working for you. So listen, this deck is not just about money. Okay, the glow up deck that I made, but it landed on money. So yeah. See, one more thing is project of your dreams, that big exciting thing you've been wanting to create, it's happening now. Okay? It's happening now. So get excited. You are a very goal oriented person. You're like, you need to be focused on that, on your power, or in your inner power and your mission. Not everyone will understand this journey of yours, okay? And not everyone are meant to stay. So that is a message for you. I think I forgot to take messages from here. Mindset shift, change your attitude. Okay, so see where you can bring in this mindset shift, mainly with the moon and the king of swords, like not letting the emotions control you, rather you thinking it from having a logical perspective of things. Observe, don't act today, observe your peers, competitors. Okay, I pull out one more. observe mindset. So don't see how this apply for you. Don't act today, observe your peers, competitors. So for some of you this might resonate very directly, but some of you the message is just observe and to have this mindset shift. Okay, observe what is happening within your world even. um, there is also a message about reconnecting. Spend time with your inspiration source like art, music, nature. What inspires you, you need to spend time there so that that a spark lights up again. Okay, so you don't feel all tired and worn out. So, yeah, that is the message that I have for you today, pile number 3. I hope that was insightful. And yeah, do check out my other readings as well. And if you've stayed so far, do hype the video and to make sure that it reaches others as well and to show some support for my channel. Yeah, I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye and take care.